I'm Cilla, mindset coach and Super Success host. Last week we had our second meetup, yay! And I just wanted to fill you in a little bit what we talked about. Last week's theme was why vision beats goals. We had a discussion that we based on this book, The Science of Change by psychologist Richard Boyatzis. And he is the one that introduced the intentional change theory, or ICT. So in the next couple of minutes, I will give you a crash course on ICT. Boyatzis and his team identified 5 steps that needs to occur for implementing successful changes. And interestingly enough, it doesn't matter if this is personal, in an organization or in a community or even a country. The 5 steps needs to happen for sustainable change to occur. So let's break it down. The first step, according to ICT, to create lasting changes is a vision. It could be a personal or shared vision. One way to think of a vision in this case is to look at it as an ideal self. Second step, a reality check. Where are we at? We need a firm understanding of our current state, and we need to understand the gap between the current state and our vision. Third step, implementation of a learning agenda. So we need a plan, a roadmap for growth, basically. What do we need to learn to overcome the gap between our current state and our vision? The fourth step, experimentation and practicing. The last step in this theory was rather surprising to me. It is about relationships. Step 5 in the theory is the establishment and maintenance of resonant relationships. When you think of it, it does make sense. So as humans, we are hardwired to seek connection and social approval. And if the changes we are making will push us into rejection or exclusion from the group, we're going to lose that sense of approval. And it's only natural that we will fall back to the default state where we're at. So that's it. The intentional change theory's 5 steps are a vision, real self, implementing a learning agenda, experiment and practice, and establish resonant relationships. Note, goals are not a part of ICT at all. And at the last week's meetup, we discussed how we feel about vision versus goals and how we emotionally relate to these two concepts. So we all acknowledge that goals are an important tool to use to create a plan to execute on, but vision is what drives, fuels the energy for our actions through the circle of what needs to be done. So that's why focusing on a vision is often more powerful than setting goals. We also talked about several of the steps, particularly learning agenda and experimentation, can feel very challenging. So we must expose ourselves to uncomfortable positions, like not knowing, being unsure, and taking risks of being wrong and making a fool out of ourselves. So this is where communities like Super Success come in. So access to support is vital when we change and we move forward. So I would like you to take a moment to think about this. What is your vision for 2025? How are you getting supported in what you're currently working on? And is there something that you could do to get even more support and more help? If you feel inspired, take a couple of minutes and write down what you just thought about. And I hope that you can join us for the next meetup, the next Super Success. It's going to be held on February 26th. And the link to the Luma calendar is in this description for this video. So hope to see you there, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!